He made us laugh.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the most emotional tributes and remembrances celebrities shared for their deceased co-stars.
I want people to know he was really healthy and getting healthy. He was on a pursuit. He worked so hard. He really was dealt a tough one.
Macaulay Culkin for Katherine O'Hara.
Please help me welcome to the stage, Katherine O'Hara.
Thanks, Mama. Oh, darling baby.
As one of the most beloved comic stars of our time, the unexpected loss of Katherine O'Hara in early 2026 devastated fans and her industry peers alike. Many stars and creators paid tribute to O'Hara. Eugene Levy, Martin Scorsese, and Seth Rogen all made statements honoring the late actress, remembering her unparalleled talent and bright, kind spirit. But perhaps the most heartbreaking message came from her on-screen son, Macaulay Culkin, who took to social media with a still from Home Alone, besides a more recent image of the two at Culkin's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony.
I'm so proud of you. God bless you.
Though only family in film, the two clearly had a deep bond. Culkin commented that he thought they had more time. Star Trek cast for Anton Yelchin. Passing away at just 27, Anton Yelchin's demise shook the film industry.
Yelchin was crushed against a gate in his own driveway when his Jeep rolled backwards, trapping him.
Although his work ranged from romantic dramas such as Like Crazy to the 2011 Fright Night remake, Yelchin was best known as Pavel Chekhov in the Star Trek series.
Ensign Chekhov, Pavel Andreevich, sir.
Fine. Chekhov, Pavel Andreevich. Begin shipwide mission broadcast.
Yes, sir. Happy.
Apart from making an impact on fans, the actor left a lasting mark on his co-stars, who shared their grief publicly. George Takei led tributes, writing, "Our Star Trek family has lost one of its own." Zachary Quinto echoed Takei's sentiments, mourning the passing of our dear friend, our comrade, our Anton.
I mean, it still remains unfathomable to all of us that he's not going to come bounding through the door at our press junkets or, join us for the premieres. But I think the focus really has to be to celebrate his life and his incredible spirit.
Carl Urban and John Cho shared equally shattered reactions, claiming they were hurting and in ruins upon hearing the news, reflecting the profound effect Yelchin had on them during his lifetime.
There was a heartbreaking loss throughout all of this, and that must have been tough for the crew, right?
Yeah, that was. It was, we lost Anton Yelchin, who plays Chekhov in the movie, in a tragic accident, and such a beautiful man. And it's so difficult to, to think about him in the past.
Mark Hamill for Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher was a Jedi princess on screen, but conquering her mental illness off screen may be her greatest legacy.
Carrie Fisher's sudden passing stunned the world, sending millions of fans into despair. Her death was especially difficult for longtime friend and co-star Mark Hamill. Hamill had swiftly taken to social media, tweeting no words, #devastated. However, he opened up about the moment years later at the Fan Expo Chicago at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
She was fun personified. I mean, it was impossible to be around her without laughing your head off.
Visibly emotional, the actor recalled being awakened by his wife and realizing what had happened when he saw her in tears. Unable to complete the story without breaking down, Hamill admitted he couldn't see Star Wars the same way again, saying, "The heart was gone. I don't talk about it because I don't like reliving it."
And even though it was just pretend siblings, I did feel a real protective attitude towards her.
Kaley Cuoco for John Ritter.
I'm tired of what's going on between us. I try to fool you, then you guys try to fool me. It's like we're playing some sort of a game here.
You're right, Dad. I think we should have more freedom.
Although their father-daughter dynamic on 8 Simple Rules was often volatile, John Ritter and Kaley Cuoco's relationship off-screen was always based on love and respect. Speaking at a gala for the John Ritter Foundation for Aortic Health in 2024, Cuoco stated, "I spent a year and a half with him only, and the way he touched my life has far exceeded that 1.5 years.
Oh my God. Dad, thank you. That's all he wrote.
His passing instantly reframed the memory of their last interaction. Speaking to Entertainment Tonight, Cuoco recalled that Ritter specifically called her over to tell her he loved her. Realizing that this was the last thing he said to her made Cuoco cherish their bond even more, with memories of Ritter still often bringing her to tears.
Sat down on the couch, she goes, "I love you." And I was like, "I love you too, silly man." He goes, "No, I want you to know I love you." I said, I love you too. He goes, that's it. And he gave me a hug.
Shannen Doherty for Luke Perry. Luke Perry passed away in 2019 at just 52 after experiencing 2 strokes. This sudden loss led to an outpour of tributes from former 90210 co-stars, with Shannen Doherty standing out as the most poignant.
I am in shock, heartbroken, devastated by the loss of my friend. I have so many memories with Luke that make me smile and that are forever imprinted on my heart and mind.
Speaking at MegaCon, the actress shared a deeply personal and profound statement, acknowledging she had a very visceral reaction to Perry's death. Referencing her own cancer diagnosis, Doherty admitted, I thought I would be the first to go. So when it was Luke, it really just sent me for a tailspin.
Saying there is a special kind of love one has for each other when you are experiencing the journey we did on 90210, adding that his children were his biggest accomplishment.
In light of Doherty's passing in 2024, losing her and Perry remains incredibly heartbreaking for fans, as each actor was taken far too soon.
My heart is broken. He meant so much to so many, such a very special person. I share my deep sadness with his family and all who loved him. Such a terrible loss.
Full House cast for Bob Saget.
Well, I know next time you'll think things through a lot more carefully, because you're a lot better than what I saw today.
Despite Full House ending in 1995, the cast remained as close as they were during its run, and with Fuller House bringing most of them back together, Bob Saget remains the family patriarch. Known for his quick wit and naughty humor, Saget was a source of joy and comfort. The cast was understandably devastated by his sudden passing, and immediately shared a joint statement on social media, writing, Bob made us laugh until we cried. Now our tears flow in sadness. Candace Cameron Bure echoed the disbelief most fans felt, tweeting that she didn't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. I have no words. Bob was one of the best human beings I've ever known in my life. I loved him so much.
Saget's death ultimately brought the family together one more time, with even the Olsen twins in attendance for his funeral after years away from the spotlight.
The next day, he wrote me like what would be pages long of a text. He was apologizing, saying he was cranky and he was just so sorry. He said, oh, now I feel even worse. I was so wrong. You're like my favorite person on the earth.
Billy Crystal for Robin Williams.
People call these things imperfections, but they're not. Oh, that's the good stuff. And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds.
The phrase, less is more, never quite hit as hard. Known for his rapid-fire humor and endless stream of jokes, Crystal was at a complete loss upon hearing the news of Robin Williams' death. Instead, the comic icon simply tweeted a quietly devastating, no words. The Father's Day co-stars had shared decades of friendship and comedic energy, a partnership that would never be seen again. Not long after, Crystal put his previous silence into words. Delivering a heart-touching eulogy at the Emmy Awards, Crystal emphasized the loss of a towering pop culture icon, and more painfully, his lifelong friend.
But miraculously, because they float in the heavens so far away from us now, their beautiful light will continue to shine on us forever. And the glow will be so bright, it'll warm your heart, it'll make your eyes glisten, and you'll think to yourselves, Robin Williams, what a concept.
Tragically, Crystal endured a similar heartbreak years later, with footage capturing Crystal visibly in distress upon learning of the horrific circumstances behind Rob Reiner's death.
It was left to Reiner's family to confirm that those killed were indeed the legendary director and his wife, Michelle.
Friends cast for Matthew Perry.
I'm Chandler. I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable.
Friends may have ended its run in 2004, but for countless fans, Chandler Bing remains a timeless character. As the man who brought Chandler to life, Matthew Perry immortalized himself in pop culture history.
What do you think you're doing?
Leaving my troubles behind?
While audiences connected with him through the screen, Perry's Friends co-stars had a far more personal bond. Upon news of his passing, the cast released a statement expressing their grief, stating, "We were more than just castmates. We are a family." Jennifer Aniston opened up about her own reaction, revealing that Perry's death prompted her to go through all their old text messages. The actress also posted a now bittersweet message between them, in which she and Perry reminisced on the laughs they'd shared, far beyond the set of Friends.
I was literally texting with him that morning, funny Maddie. He was not in pain. He wasn't struggling. He was happy.
Glee cast for Naya Rivera. The loss of a young life is always tragic, but Naya Rivera's passing carried extra weight for how she lost hers.
I can't believe it's been 4 years. Boy, how time flies. Yet every year I'm taken by surprise how much it still hurts. She adds, we grow up together, fell apart, and came back together in such a beautiful way.
Rivera went missing while boating at Lake Peru with her child, whom she helped back onto the boat before disappearing underwater. For days, the world waited anxiously for updates, with many holding hope for a miracle. In a show of solidarity, Rivera's Glee castmates held hands at the shoreline, awaiting news of her whereabouts. They were still present when their worst fears were confirmed, sharing updates as they transpired.
I can't shake the feeling you never left. You're still here with us, guiding us to our highest potential.
The cast was lauded for putting on a united front, offering fans the sense of unity they needed at such an incredibly dark moment.
Amber Riley shared this touching video of Naya and her 4-year-old son Josie, alongside the caption, I love you, I miss you. Know that your family will never have to worry about anything.
Black Panther cast for Chadwick Boseman.
Wakanda forever! Wakanda forever!
Despite learning about it in 2016, Chadwick Boseman kept his cancer diagnosis private, and so, news of his passing rocked the cultural landscape. When the iconic Black Panther star died in 2020, tributes poured in from every corner of the globe, with many finding Forrest Whitaker's words especially moving, as he wrote, "Let the heavens be blessed as you illuminate the sky." Years later, Lupita Nyong'o admitted that Boseman's death made her go through an existential crisis, confessing that she experienced a whole lot of grief and disillusionment, and just wondering, what is life about?
As much as I've worked at saying goodbye, I've never let him go.
Letitia Wright revealed that the cast mourned him as a process, saying that we're being real with where we were in those stages of grief.
Think of the world's most difficult thing that you could experience times 10. You know, that's the heartbeat of Black Panther. He really set the tone from our salute to speaking in Xhosa. That was all Chadwick Boseman. So, we do this for him, and we do it to honor him.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Vin Diesel for Paul Walker.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
Just like their Fast and Furious characters, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker were as close as brothers, with Diesel even named godfather to Walker's daughter. While the celebrities we've mentioned mourned and moved on, Diesel has never hidden how difficult it's been for him to come to terms with Walker's passing. The actor has openly spoken about the immense grief of losing his brother Pablo, often moved to tears simply by the mention of his name. Diesel has paid tribute to Walker every year since his death, offering deeper insight into his grief. But by naming his daughter Paulina and accompanying Walker's daughter down the aisle at her wedding, Diesel ensured that his friend's legacy lived on not as a tragedy, but as a lifelong promise.
I wish you could be here to see this, but I know he's here in spirit. Thank you for honoring me, and more importantly, thank you for honoring that angel.
Which celeb reaction moved you to tears? Let us know in the comments.